Hello there, and welcome again to the Career Success Doctor's 30 video challenge. I'm Jane Lewis, I am the Career Success Doctor, and today I wanted to talk to you about regret. Now, my French accent isn't that great, so apologies to any French listeners or French-speaking listeners, but one of my favourite songs is the Edith Piaf song, Je ne regrette rien. I regret nothing. I have no regrets. Now, there's also another singer, and I think it was Frank Sinatra, but I'm not entirely certain, who said something along the lines of, regrets, I had a few. It was Frank. It was my way. Regrets, I had a few. But at the end of your life, do you really want to leave just full of regrets? As I've got older, I've been working harder on letting go of my regrets. When I was younger, yeah, I was always regretting stuff. But I got into NLP and I learned how to think differently. And one of the things that I learned from NLP and from Huna, the Hawaiian spiritual practices, is that the only thing we really have is the present. When you have regrets, it means that you're living in the past. And living in the past is not constructive. You have the present, you have the future to look forward to, but the future hasn't even happened yet. What we can do is we can live in the present and change our future by changing our thinking. But really, regrets is just living in the past. And there's not an awful lot of point in that. If life isn't going exactly as you want it to go, then change the present. Change the way you're thinking, change the way you're behaving, change the way you're living life. And that's something that in the last 20 years or so, I've been working hard to do. I've mentioned it before in other videos, but I suffered from clinical depression at one point in my life about 20 years ago. And I realized that I had to do something to change my present experience at that time, because it was miserable. When I looked at what I was doing, I was always comparing myself to other people. Other people seemed to be having so much better time than me. Why was I so unlucky and everybody else was so lucky? So I set out to change my thinking, to step out of my depression and to change my present, and by changing my present, certainly to change my future. Nowadays, when I talk to people, they say, I can't believe that you ever went through clinical depression. You seem such a positive person. I can assure you, there was a time in my life when I was not a positive person. In fact, as I was making my transition from depressed to living a more positive existence, one of my friends one time, we were on a journey, we were off to a festival, and there was a queue. We could see this traffic queue line, if you're in the States, this traffic queue way up a front. And we were kind of going, oh, there's a queue, we're going to be late, oh, it's going to be hell getting there. And I, sitting in the back, piped up, never mind, I'm sure by the time we get to the queue itself, it will have cleared. And one of my friends turned around and said to me, you know what, Jane, I think I preferred it when you were still being negative. So I've changed, and I'm pleased I've changed. But I don't regret the depression, and I don't regret the negativity, because I believe they were part of my journey. I believe that there were lessons that I had to learn in order to change, and actually in order to do what I now do, which is helping other people. So, do I have regrets? Yeah, a few. I wish I'd travelled more when I was younger. I wish I'd worked harder at university, although I have to tell you I had a great social time at university, and I grew up at university. But I could probably have done with working harder. I studied classical Arabic, and I can't speak a word of it. So, and it would have been nice. But hey, that was then, this is now. So for me, and I think as well my top tip for you, is live for the present. If you don't like the present, change it, so that then you change your future. Regrets, pa, pa, pa. So if you want to lose your regrets, change your present, and do something different in the future, then please get in touch, thecareersuccessdoctor.com. And on thecareersuccessdoctor.com, you can sign up for my free ebook, or you can go to my Facebook site, and there's also a free ebook on my Facebook page, which is also The Career Success Doctor. So easy to remember, The Career Success Doctor. And if you can't remember the website or the Facebook, just Google The Career Success Doctor. I look forward to meeting you. Bye.